Hello everybody! Welcome to the matches for my Hooru Spellcraft deck. So we're going to be doing a kind of like aggro tempo build with a lot of Spellcraft weapons. You can check the deck down below. I just want to give a quick shout out before we start to my sponsor inkgaming.com and of course all the subs and patrons that make this possible and who get to see this a little bit early. So thank you all very, very much. And I think I'm going to keep this hand. Our goal is to be fairly aggressive. This hand can definitely be there, and we've got a lot of cards later on that end up using a fair bit of power, actually. Like, we've got a bunch of spellcraft weapons, and those all need a fair bit of oomph behind them. You've got to have a lot of power to activate them. A lot of them are 5 or 6 to do the whole thing. I don't mind. Okay, well, there we go. That is our first game. Hey! They probably had a slow hand and just didn't want to play against it. Maybe missed the power. I'm not sure. Looks like we won one. I'm gonna keep going, and we'll do 5 extra games. I'll do one other than that. I don't want to count that. Okay, after the false start first game, which is too bad because that hand was kind of nice. I'm not sure that I like this one. I'm gonna have to redraw this. It's just a little too low on power. All the power is really clunky. We're gonna redraw and see what we can get. No, that's not any better, really. Oh, Crest of Order and see what we can make of this. Definitely have to bottom that. We just need a power card. A Sigil would be really nice. Man, we're in so much trouble here. We have a lot of power and 2 Seek powers. We've got 28. There's a really good chance that we should hit it. Alright, well we did. Problem is there's a teacher. I suppose I can just Valkyrie Enforcer. I was thinking that I might want to Permafrost it, but this is fine. I could Geneve Merchant too. We're not going to bother blocking there. I think that we can outpace them for damage most of the time. Oh, and they're stuck? Oh yeah, that's great for us. And we're going to play Merchant. And I'm going to chuck a Changeestik and just get a Hooru banner. I know it seems a little bit weird, but yeah, I'm not even going to Permafrost that. I'm worried about them having like a big creature, a Dawnwalker or something that they can put a Xenon Initiation on. That's a little bit scary. Yep, there we go.
Take this!
Oh! They didn't kill the flyer? That's exceptionally strange.
Let your spirit rise.
Well, we're in great shape now. I don't know why they wouldn't kill the flyer. Alright. Cool. 2 games down. Alright, hopefully we get a little bit of a longer game this time. Although, those last games, well, especially the last one, did kind of show off the deck as what it's supposed to do, which is kind of be a really aggressive tempo build. And if somebody does stumble, our deck is meant to take advantage of that. And it really does that in a good way. Like, I mean, we're just able to silence their creature right away and have a bunch of follow-up aggressions that they can't really recover. And that was, you know, exactly on game plan for what we want to do. It's kind of frustrating for our opponent, who just got stuck.
Safe
but
travels,
that's, again, like, that's kind of what we're just supposed to be doing. Oof, this start is kind of rough. Not because our draw is bad, but because we're on the play. We're on the draw, sorry. Our opponent on the play, and starting off with, like, 2 very good cards here. Just so they can keep ramping, fix all the colors. Really terrifying that they can already have, yeah, I was going to say something like a Xenon Obelisk or Sandstorm Titan. I'm going to trade here because we just don't want them being able to ramp up anymore. And this is fine. We've got some flyers. We can race them now. We can play Svetya and Linebreaker Shield maybe stop something. I'm kind of surprised that they attacked the Initiate. Because that ramp is pretty important most of the time in
it's written right here.
Elysian style decks. They almost seem a little more tokens though.
You will suffer for what you have done.
Alright, cool thing about Svetya is that we basically get to block without any fear here. We don't have to worry about Equivocate or like Xenon Initiation or anything like that. Like, we know that our board is stable. They can't really do anything. The only thing that they could have is like Praxis Displacer. Just possible. Hoping it's not super likely. I'd really like to draw another power here so
Something catch your eye.
Linebreaker Shield. Merchant, sure. Do they switch? Yes. Changeestik? I'm more than a little worried that it's like Equivocate or something, although didn't feel like they paused there. I'm gonna attack the Svetya and hold back the 3/3. We can trade with their 4/3 merchant. Hopefully they don't have a good removal spell for it. Scouting party, Sandstorm Titan. Alright. We can silence that. That's not too bad for us. Yeah, I'll just actually take that. We're fine with it. Another Svetya.
Halt!
Attack for 5, leave these back. I might have to take 6. We go to 9. It's gonna be really, really tight. At least Linebreaker's shield can now shield bash the Titan and buy us a bunch of tempo. Okay, we're gonna block. Take 9. Which I'm not super excited about.
Which would you like?
Not getting a flyer. That I'm surprised by. Really surprised by. Well, is there any way for us to live here? We can Valkyrie Enforcer and Linebreaker's shield onto this. But that's not enough. Means then block. That's way too much damage. I mean, I can Svetya, but that's not enough. They had such a great start. Yeah, there's nothing that I can do to get out of it. Unfortunately. It's probably a little too aggressive. I'm really surprised they didn't make a flyer. I mean, the odds that we killed them aren't especially high, but there's a lot of these tempo kind of decks running around with like Rilgans and Berserks, and if I have a way to give Svetya Berserk there, we just crush them. Oh wait! No, Shield Bash did save us! Right, I forgot about the 2 armor! Oh my goodness! Right, I went to 1! Oh wow! Good thing I didn't scoop. Whew! I totally forgot about the... I remembered the stun, and I remembered the draw, but I didn't remember the 2 armor. Oh, man, by the skin of my teeth. That 1 piece of armor just saving me. Wow, do I feel silly. But hey, I won the game. Let's go to game 4, but kind of 3. Okay, well, definitely have to redraw this. We just need actual power cards. Man, these last couple games have been really rough that way. Unfortunately, I don't know that we can do anything about this hand. We need to just rip power for the rest of the game, almost. We've got to rip a lot in a row. So much so. I mean, we are going to hit Genev Merchant, which means that we can swap something for a power. Maybe I want Kothon. Probably not. I mean, we've got a lot of other things that are going to be just as good. And if we draw power, that's actually really nice for us. This start is far from where we want to be.
Something catch your eye.
Yeah, we will snap trade for a banner. And this is why I really like having a banner in there, because, man, this hand was so bad, but we're kind of recovering. It's not great. I mean, turn 3 we're playing something, but... what do you do? Beggars can't be choosers. I'm fairly happy with this, at least. I'm gonna attack and then play Shelterwing, I think.
Let your spirit rise.
I'm not super afraid of what they can play for spells yet. Although it might have been a really good turn because of things like Quarry. They didn't keep the torch. Just another Vara's favor.
The touch of shadow.
Yeah, that's annoying. No question.
You will suffer for what you have done.
But Svetya hopefully shuts things down a little bit. There's not a lot of board wipes in their colors either, although I have seen some Stray into Shadow. Vanquisher's Blade, but it's not enough. We can Strategize and Permafrost it. Linebreaker Shield. Well, we have a lot of stuff. I feel like Changeestik right now is actually the worst of these because it's going to cost the most. So I'm fine just doing this and continuing to smash it. I like having another Permafrost. From the looks of things, they're going to need some blockers, and I can just stop that. Yeah, that card's really good against us, just for popping all of the Aegis. Now we can Vanquisher's Blade. I might want to put it on here, just so that it's another threat again. Murder that, and smash. Down to 7. There's not a lot of board wipes. It's certainly possible that they run something like Stray into Shadow, but just because they seem like a very strange deck here.
You made it personal.
In cold blood. And this is exactly lethal. I might as well play Shield Bash, because I can't play Jotun Feast Caller, and I'd rather draw the card anyways. Annihilate. Okay. Good thing we didn't put it on the 1. Another champion, but it doesn't have Aegis still. And it can't even block, so... Here, I'm gonna Permafrost first, okay. Like, just in case they have Levitate. I almost attacked in, but then I was like, well, actually, we should make sure that they don't have Levitate or Jump Kick. It's super unlikely, but there's no reason for us to risk it there. Like, I might as well, if they're not scooping, I need to play it out and assume that they have something. That's the only thing that I can think that I would lose to there, so I should make sure that I play around it. Alright, well, we are on a roll. Let's keep going. Well, normally this would be our last game, but since our first opponent just kind of left, I'm going to keep playing. I like this hand. It doesn't have a 2-drop, which is unfortunate, but we don't have that many. I mean, we have the Crownwatch Paladins, we have the Kothons, but I don't think that we mulligan a hand that has a bunch of playables and some decent early game, like, removal. A Scout here as well, just to try and hit one. Plus, with the Scout, I was going to say, we have a chance to draw it. Outer Glider. Ooh. We in on Yetis. Looks like we might be. We get a Crownwatch. We don't want to Permafrost that yet. That seems more than a little overboard. They can pump it up. Yeah. Wonder if they're going to try and block here or not. If they go... If they leave it on defense... I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. Torch? Nope, they're just attacking. Yeah, they obviously have something. What is this? Wow, they're just like... Whoa! That is some aggro. Straight face. Ah, because they get a freebie. So they're going to be trying to do unstable form. We'll attack with this, see what they trade. Can't imagine they do. I'm going to silence the Powder Glider, actually. This seems like a deck that's probably playing the new Pyrehound, tries to play a spell and get it for super cheap, and then try and unstable form it. I don't remember them getting an Echo card, so I don't think they have one yet. Eileen's Intervention. Okay, well, and Pyre Elemental. Jeez. Wow, this is a heck of a good start from them. I'm still gonna attack, even though it's a little bit greedy, and we'll play Shelterwing. Hopefully they don't have more gas. I'm always worried about playing this kind of deck because it feels like you have to have so many moving pieces actually come together. You have to have the spell and you have to have the appropriate creature at the same time. Okay. Good news. Vanquish that. I'm still gonna attack. We can take one. I hope. And hopefully they just draw a blank here. Nice. Okay, now we're in pretty decent shape. So, they have a spell. Permafrost that. Like a torch or something? I'm willing to trade here. If that's what's gonna happen.
Halt!
Another Warcry is not a bad idea. And I just want to keep pushing pressure. I don't want them to have any creatures on the board at all because we're at a fairly low life total. With all the charge units they can have, I'm going to leave back the 2/7 and just keep attacking here. Right now it doesn't actually change the clock for us to attack with more. Alright, that's pretty sweet.
Let your spirit rise.
Do we attack with this? So, I mean, there's not really any point. It's lethal next turn for either of these anyways. They'll pop Aegis, levitate it, yep. That's fine though, a 1/6 is still a great blocker here. They're not going to be able to bust through it. And we still have a blade to force through more damage, so if they somehow manage to kill the 6/6, we can still stop it. Go for the double block. Let's force them to have something. Yeah, like then they have to use their spell to get rid of these, and they're still just dying to the flyer. Alright, here for Game 6, we are 5-0. Although I'm not really counting that first one because it was so fast. This hand looks pretty reasonable. Same kind of logic as last time. Sure, we don't have a 2-drop, but we do have Scout. We've got all of the power that we need to play our other cards. And the other cards that we have are really good. Genev Merchant can get us some gas, too. We can always go for like a Jotun Feast Caller, go for a little bit of a longer game here. We'll see what our opponent's up to anyways. I feel like we haven't been on the play much, and it just kind of hasn't mattered, even though we're the aggro deck. We've been doing really, really well. These have been some fantastic draws, and our opponent's draws have not been amazing. Yeah, like, once again, we get Crownwatch immediately. That's super lucky for us. Find the way. With these colors, I would not be surprised if they're trying to do, like, a mask or something. That's what I like doing in these colors. Big Legends and Mask of Torment. We'll have to see. Considering the Find the Way, too, definitely feels like they're a more slow control deck. With all the Aegis that we have in our hand, I think we can take a lot of advantage of that. So we can attack, play the Battlemage, and pass. We don't know what we want off the Genev Merchant yet, so that's why I'm not bothering to play it. Like, we might go for a Jotun Feast Caller and then feel really stupid in a second, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want to feel dumb. I am the ambusher.
The darkness.
Yeah, I should have realized that. Just blanker attack. That was pretty stupid of me. I even called the mask deck, so of course they're going to have Ions. Should have looked at what they had for factions and thought about that a little bit more. Yeah, they're definitely on that kind of a deck. We can, like, Linebreakers shield them. Let's do that. We're smashing for a ton of damage doing it. And now we get to use Changeestik. And that's not quite 14.
You buying or not?
Close. Sure, they might grab something that can pop the Aegis off of this. I would not be surprised for that. I'm not sure what it would be, though. Because they're on their turn 5. Oh no, this is their turn 6. They could play like a Banish. That'd be pretty bad for us, to be fair. We're so close to killing them. Wanted poster. Yep, there we go. That'll pop Aegis. We're gonna polymorph that. We don't really care about the creature on the ground. But we do care about the life gain. We also want to put our Changeestik onto a unit that has Aegis still. I would really like to draw another power here if possible. Sure. It's gonna be a Harsh Rule. Try and pop the Aegis and do something. Devastating setback. Okay. And now Slay, I'm guessing. Nailed it. Okay, with what's going on here, I'm gonna want a merchant.
Something catch your eye.
Trade the Permafrost and grab a Jotun. They're far enough behind that I think that this is a good play.
Tell me.
If they have Harsh Rule, I'm risking Kothon, but that's okay. I can ultimate this next turn and start smashing, or I can just play Jotun. We'll have to see what they do.
On your feet, wanderer.
I kind of wish I had that back.
Take wing,
Maybe I
my
should have
friend.
traded the Shelterwing, although I just feel like they're not going to be great at stopping flyers. The Stronghold's Visage has bought them a lot of time. Valkyrie Enforcer, that's a pretty good one. How far into this Harsh Rule do I lean?
Let your spirit rise.
I think pretty far, actually. If they have the Harsh Rule, they stop all of these, but I still have 5 attack. And they lose their 5/5, which, yeah, I would say that they're definitely getting Harsh Ruled here. Then we get to follow it up with the Feast Caller. Wanted poster first to draw the cards, sure.
This ends now.
Kinda surprised they didn't use it to pop an Aegis. Just kill another creature. We're gonna wait on this Linebreaker shield because we can stun something they use to block and just get them. We're so close to killing them.
Wanderer.
There's so much life gain. Oh, it's so close. Shield bash you. Oh, come on. Stop having things. Ooh, Svetya would be real nice right now. Did I play a power? No, I didn't. I had 7 last turn.
Wanderer.
So we can go get a power.
Defend the throne!
Play the Crownwatch. What do they have? Iron? Disjunction. Pop the Aegis. They could have Harsh Rule again. If they don't, we can Svetya, and then they can't have anything. I only have 3. Think we're good? Even if it's Slay, we're fine. Yes! Whew! Oh, man, that was a nail-biter. They kind of kept getting onto that edge where they almost got enough life back that they were stable again. That was scary. Thankfully, Linebreaker Shield was just enough to punch through that damage in the Devoted Theurge. because that was a pivotal turn. Linebreaker Shield can be super backbreaking. It feels like such a medium... Like, it looks so unimpressive. But then you have a game like that where if we didn't have a way to stun it and add extra damage, we'd be in trouble. You've got to think of it as something like a Cinder Yeti, and it's kind of close to that, like a more expensive one, but it also has a lot more power to it. You're drawing cards, you're also like, you're stunning it for a couple turns, you're able to do, extra armor on yourself, you're getting some damage that's charge. So, like, it's kind of useful. I really like the Linebreaker Shield. It's been way better than I imagined it would be. This deck has been really sweet. I'm not sure what I'd make for changes other than the ones that I talked about in the deck tech video already. So maybe, like, some stuff out of the market. Mainly Jotun Feastcaller. I'm not entirely certain where that one should be. Maybe you want to take out Changeestik and put, like, I don't know, like maybe one Changeestik out of here. Because it's just the slower version of the Linebreaker's or Vanquisher's blade. The flying can be useful, but a lot of our units do already fly, and it is more expensive to actually play the spell off of it. So it's possible that you want to cut down on that, play another Feastcaller in the main, or some other big threat like that. I just really like this deck. I mean, I wouldn't make many changes at all. This deck has been kind of fantastic for me, and I hope you like it as much as I do. If you want to help out the stream, you can certainly stop by and watch me on Twitch. This is not a stream, this is a video. Or, sub to YouTube. So I'd really appreciate if you stop by, give me a follow, and I will see you all next week. Thanks for stopping in.